defensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness.
I was watching that 30 for 30. That nigga Jim Kelly is hard, bro. I didn't even know that shit.
On second
Jim
down,
Kelly.
here's Riley.
Nigga went to the Buffalo Bills, 4 straight Super Bowl, nigga, now all 4.
These guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff.
Yeah.
They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
Here's Riley.
I know, that's why I was tripping on, bro. Like, this nigga.
The ball rolling free and brings up fourth down.
Yeah. With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the ball.
That 30 for 30, I woke up on my feet watching that shit. I'm like, damn. Don't turn, bitch. Don't turn the channel. Fuck you, bro. Get his dog ass.
No kids.
Right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I love beating these bitch-ass Packers, though.
Offense. It's kind of an interesting sight. You were telling me about it. Green Bay played it open last week in the preseason.
Packers and fucking Patriots. I love beating them bitch-ass niggas.
It was Aaron Rodgers saying it.
I don't really care about beating this, but the Rams, nigga, got a lot of niggas on the Rams.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Watch his stick, he's throwing it to the ground.
Rodgers gonna throw. Throwing one incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
This nigga had it wide open.
It's Desmond Trufant.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it?
Just because they got defense.
They'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the level, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run.
Coleman. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
Hey, low-key, bro, like, you can't never give up, nigga, because all type of shit happen. When I be playing Madden, nigga, I never give up, nigga, and I be coming all the way back. Sometimes I never come back, but...
Now Ryan on second down. And a hit drive loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime the defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. To throw is Ryan. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Muhammad Wilkerson.
Hey, you played your season? You started the season?
And it'll be fourth
Franchise?
and long.
You do that shit?
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter.
I want to play the season
They're going to
online,
try
though.
a second time. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. First carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was...
Hey, where can I get the external drive from? GameStop?
This big defensive lineman will take
You said I can get the external drive from GameStop?
and open up a crease that they can run through.
Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers.
They don't got that shit at fire.
And the Packers head on to their lead. still
mad
first
cheaper
quarter,
than
2
what they got.
receiving touchdowns for them. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover
plug
guy
it into
to
the
it.
UBS
Or
port.
you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever
just
he
plug it
lines
into the
up
USB
to
port.
at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Now Hardy on the return. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams.
I should put that. I should put it
right?
on the
They
fucking
have a script to start the ball
500
game,
gigabyte one.
and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
If I put it on the terabyte, I'm gonna have 2
Down 2
terabytes.
touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive
I
will
just
continue.
download all the apps, all my games that I got on there.
They go play action here on first down. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out.
They said the PlayStation Pro, what, bro?
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Yeah, what about that?
On second down, Ryan. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, you know, Charles, just thinking back, because around this time a year ago, Hurricane Harvey was devastating the Houston area and other areas there in southeast Texas. 1 year later, though, J.J. Watt's Foundation announced it had raised and given $41.6 million in the last calendar year.
That's phenomenal. And he was the NFL Man of the Year last season, and rightly so for what he did. And if I'm not incorrect, his goal when he started this to help all the people was $200,000.
$41.6 million minus $200,000. That's a pretty good margin there.
That's a heck of a margin. Congratulations to J.J. Watt, his foundation, and to everyone who contributed to help out the people in Houston.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And able to find Graham, complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0. Crosby on now to kick it away. Now Hardy on the return. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And some dangerous territory. Early down 3 scores. A three-down here. An inability to put any points up.
Are you on the game?
Might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is
Where you about to go?
every play for a big shot
where you about to
downfield.
go?
You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Ryan. Getting it out to the side to Sanu. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons.
Eat your cookies, see why you go sit your ass down, because you're making a mess. Don't do that, bro. I'm gonna fuck you up. I said don't do that. No, don't do that. Come here. Can I ask you a question? Why would you ball that cookie up and smear it all over the couch? Why would you do that?
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Because you gonna clean it up, nigga, that's why.
On play action.
Because I'm gonna clean it up, Papa.
Pressure too great, and he
Back.
goes down once
Back
more.
your ass.
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
Oh, that's funny.
We're back to Lambeau following
Is it
these
funny?
words. On 4th
I
down,
shall probably think
J.K.
everything's
Scott
funny.
ready to punt it away. He steps
Real
into
fight.
this one, and this is a rocket.
Excuse me.
So out come the Falcons now. And this offense last time turned it over, went for
Ain't no hard games, that's out, bro.
They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their back on that last series, and because they did so, that allows them to stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
They had them niggas
Yeah,
on there
that'll
since
loosen up
18.
things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the
Kevin
ball.
Hart, Drake. They been had them niggas on there, though. I heard this one, you get LeBron's son, nigga. How the fuck he get on the game?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ryan. And it's hauled in.
But how he get on the game? Couldn't I even
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a gain of 31.
He's on the game. Daddy on the cover. 20th anniversary.
Daddy on the cover twice.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Ryan on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted.
I see niggas riding scooters and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Martinez. As we inch closer to the regular season, I'm just peering down at some of the preseason records. Right now, Ravens 4-0, Bengals, Panthers,
You got that
Cardinals,
shit?
all 3-0. I guess my question is, what stock do you put in these preseason records?
No, the easy answer is nothing, because the preseason doesn't really matter.
They want they
But
should
some
be played all year.
organizations do put more stock in it than others. Some of them want to win every preseason game. Others don't worry about that at all. Intel has told me that only one team has won the Super Bowl after going 0-4 in the preseason, and that was in a strike year, I believe, when Washington did it. So for the most part, you just don't want to go winless in the preseason. But remember this, the Browns and the Lions both went 4-0 preseasons, then they went 0-16 in the regular season.
Speaking of winless teams, Eagles
Today
and
Thursday,
Falcons
nigga.
both
Today
winless
Thursday,
right
right?
now. Could be Super Bowl contenders.
I still think that they're going to be, whether they go winless or not.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Breaking up, you know.
The Packers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Packers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
So that nigga called me as soon as he get it. He said after 1 o'clock.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Jump, a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
This nigga's not. The whole line knocked their whole offense off. Like, nigga catch it.
Coleman now. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
All right.
To throw on second down.
This nigga's staring at this nigga.
They bring him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action.
All right, get out of there.
Number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
Julio Jones all alone. The 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 76 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. DJ. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this is going to be caught. And how about that? Even after snapping it from back there, they still convert for the 2 points. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly.
Watch out.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Sit down.
Crosby on now to kick it away. Now Hardy on the return. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. So maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was very easy last time.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Clay Matthews in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Looking to throw on second down. Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vic Beasley in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Let's go, come on.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the
and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kenny Clark able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. To throw on 2nd down. Ryan, he's airing it out for Sanu. He's got him in, complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Looking deep for Julio. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. To throw again is Ryan. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Trevor Davis now to return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran tight end, Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they are going to take over right at the 22-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. After the interception, here's Ryan. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But with the incompletion there, gives us time to hit on the retirement, Charles, of Eric Decker. Of course, played for the Broncos, Jets, and Titans, was with the Patriots this preseason, but now he's going to step aside.
I think he had a fantastic career because look at it this way. Getting 1,000 yards in one season for a receiver, that's a career for most people. He did it 3 times. Best year in Denver in 2013. 87 catches, almost 1,300 yards and 11 touchdowns. Congratulations on a wonderful career, Eric Decker.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 30 yards there. Ryan now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Ryan. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Ryan drops it off for Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Falcons on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Ryan. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And
a big loss here as he's taken down. Vic Beasley getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been in practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to be quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, and this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. On 1st and 10, Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And now here's another interception. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work...
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Rodgers, flushed out right, and his throw here's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. He misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
To throw is Rodgers. Duke Riley in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down when they're that backed up. you've got to be careful going after him.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd down, Williams. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Here's J.K. Scott now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. Trailing here in the 2nd half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Rodgers throwing here. Steps away to his left. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. A gain of 32 that time. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again. Duke Riley able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And some room to run now. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there, Ryan to Jones, and even 60 yards. One last shot for Ryan.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander.